Get ready for a cool new card game that connects to a parallel universe. Special cards act as portals, bringing monsters to Earth to become buddies with humans, and through friendship and courage, help them take on fight challenges. It's called Buddy Fight.
I hate to bring this up, Mr. Aragami, but according to my sources, Dragon World user Gao Mikado defeated you last time you fought, and it only took him one turn to get it done. You can see what this means for me, right?
Why don't you spit it out?
If I beat someone you lost to, it'd mean I'm a better fighter than you are. Interesting, don't you think? Maybe you're not as good as you've been saying. If I win, it would be clear who the best fighter at Sencad really is.
I would watch it. You're playing with fire.
Yeah, watch it.
On the contrary, you should be the one watching. Watching while I make quick work of Mikado. And reclaim the leadership you stole from me.
You've always had a thirst for power. But I defeated you last time. According to the rules, I'm your superior. I took nothing from you. I'm just honoring the Sencad code. So go ahead. This fight is yours if you want it. But it's obvious you're going to lose. Such a weak, impulsive fighter like you.
Who are you calling weak? If I win, will you finally accept my challenge to a rematch? It would let us settle this once and for all.
You wish. I bet you already picked out a hate card.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Then there's no need for a rematch. But I tell you what, if you do actually defeat him, I'll gladly give you the top position at Sencad.
It's a deal, and I trust you won't go back on your word?
Never.
Excellent. Let's go, demonic beast Grendel!
Buddy skill on.
I will be your opponent, Mikado.
Awesome!
Welcome to the 5th match of the showdown! Representing Aibo Academy is Gao Mikado! His opponent is Sengoku's Student Council President Rimaro Tefuda no Kimi! This one just might be our craziest match yet, guys!
I'll show you who's number one. Aragami.
You're not watching this?
Why bother? I know who's going to win. The rest is meaningless.
Expel. Purify. Adversaries who dare oppose me are defeated and thrown away like trash. Luminize! Witness the all-powerful dragon vanquishing exorcism.
Hey, Drum, it's time to show them your new trick, man.
All right.
Unleash fighting spirit, bravery, and courage! Luminize! The mighty Magic Guts!
Buddy fight!
Time to raise the flag! Ha 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 ha! I fight for the more refined Legend World. I've done my research, and knowing you're a Dragon World user, I've concocted a special surprise for you, Mr. Mikado.
I fight for Magic World!
Magician Drum is in the house.
That's the hip-hoppinest thing I ever heard, yo. Talk about flipping the script, my man.
Huh? Did he say Magic World?
Activate Mega Blast Bunker!
Feast your eyes on that, Teds. It's a real-life Drago wizard.
You know it. Drum didn't just train in Dungeon World alone. He's universal, bro.
Did he actually train in Magic World?
Does he know an invisibility spell?
Nin.
I've seen Drago Wizard Magician Drum's moves firsthand. He's pretty choice.
Well, what do you think? You like it? It's only natural you'd be speechless at the sight of my awesomeness. Magician Drum's got it going on.
Oh, Drum! You mean you trained in Magic World too? Just for itty-bitty old me?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, I'm so touched.
Kid, don't leave me hanging over here with this one.
Baku, can I ask you a favor, man?
I think I know what it is. You want me to build your Magic World deck for you, am I right?
Would you?
No prob. You know what the first thing we gotta figure out is, right? What kind of wicked magician you are.
You do realize that Magic World doesn't have any direct attack items.
What? Are you serious?
Unfortunately, you can't rely on your usual fighting style of playing up the middle and attacking opponents yourself. You'll have to switch things up.
Ugh. No biggie. Drum learned the power of Magic World to make himself stronger, and he came back to help me win matches. I wouldn't miss fighting alongside him for anything.
Kid, help me.
And I'm looking forward to fighting alongside Axia, too.
About time we all fought together.
I sure hope my deck helps you guys win.
Social media's lighting up. They want to know if you've ever used a Magic World deck before.
Nope, total newbie.
What? You gotta switch back to your Dragon World deck right away. Trust me. Magic World decks are different. They're kind of tricky. What if it proves too much for you to handle?
Don't worry, I got it covered.
Is that allowed? There must be a rule against this. He's always fought for Dragon World. Why is he changing everything up at the last second? Oh, did he find out about the plan I made to counter his Dragon World deck? No, I'm overthinking it. Why am I worrying? He just threw this deck together last minute. How good could it be? If anything, this should work out even more in my favor.
Time to begin the match! Ramaro will have the first move. Come on, fighters, let's go!
I'd love to get started, but I have a question first. Please, Mr. Mikado, I'm curious why you aren't using your buddy skill in this fight.
Let me get this straight. He's got a buddy, but he doesn't have a buddy skill? That's right.
It's so lame.
The only homie who doesn't use one, yo.
Totally whack, right?
I know!
Oh, the humanity, people! How can a buddy fighter not have a buddy skill?
I don't care about fancy stuff. I got the skills that matter.
You tell him.
It gets better and better. His buddy is some rookie who can't even get him a buddy skill. Huh. This is in the bag. I'll reclaim the #1 spot in no time at all. Since you're at such a clear disadvantage, let me come down to your level to balance the playing field.
Huh? Whoa, thanks, man. You're actually a nice guy, you know that?
You think? I doubt you'll be saying that after I've educated you in the art of strategy, Mr. Mikado. Now for your first lesson! I charge, and I draw! Which one will it be? Perfect. I call to the center! Dragon Vanquishing Emperor Beowulf! Attack the fighter with your epic might!
End of move.
Normally, Beowulf would be my ace in the hole, and I would save him for later. But he's only good for fighting against Dragon World, so there's no point!
Draw! Charge and draw! I buddy called to the right position, Drago Wizard Magician Drum!
Yeah!
And I call to the center, Mana Booster Millerkeem!
My ability lets you boost your power.
You're kidding! Why don't I have a card that can do that? Does he even know how to play this game? He just increased my gauge, too!
Well, I did try to tell him. I think Gal's finding out the hard way how dicey a Magic World deck can be.
And now, I equip Magic Art Burning Fist! Attack, Beowulf!
But he can't do that, not when he's got a monster at his center area. Actually, Burning Fist lets a fighter attack even when the center's occupied.
Malachine, you're up! Attack the fighter!
Electric bubble storm of power!
Your turn to take the stage, Drum. Show this guy the fresh skills you picked up training in Magic World.
Drill! Blaster!
End of move.
That's it! Sweet moves, Drum! Your new power is rad!
You think that's cool? Wait and see what's up next.
Your move, Rare Morrow. You currently have 7 life points left.
I'm not worried, I'm just getting warmed up. Draw! Charge and draw! The special cards I put in to defeat that dragon are useless to me now. My deck is unbalanced. No, wait! Of course. As luck would have it, the Magic World defeating Grendel can act as a hate card for me. Most Magic World monsters have a very weak attack, so it will be almost impossible for him to destroy Grendel, especially with its 6,000 defense and immunity to destruction by spells! My buddy called to the center area. My demonic beast Grendel! Be warned, Mikado! Grendel's thick golden skin prevents destruction from spells!
But spells are a big part of our game.
I'm not done! All monsters that attack Grendel become cursed, and will be destroyed at the end of each turn! It appears you met your match, Mikado!
Blocking spells, cursing monsters? Wow! This is gonna be fun!
We just found out that spells can't destroy Rare Morrow's buddy! Plus, any monster that attacks Grendel gets destroyed at the end of the turn! What a downer for Team Ivo!
Go on, Grendel. Take care of that uppity Malachine.
I may look old, but you look like your time is up!
Don't make me laugh, Grandpa. Cursed claw!
I may be losing my foresight, though.
Oops, did I forget to mention that my Grendel also has a double attack?
End of move.
Throw down and counter with Magician Drum, yo!
But Grendel has 6,000 defense. Gao can't defeat him unless he uses a link attack.
Well, there is another way. Mega Blast Bunker. A special ability only Magician Drum has. No matter how strong a monster in the opponent's center is, if your life points are 5 or below and you pay 6 gauge, you can destroy the monster and inflict 4 damage to the fighter. Cool, huh?
Did you say 6 gauge? He doesn't have that much, yo!
That's why Gao called Mana Booster Malachine to increase the gauge.
It won't be enough by itself. There's one spell he still needs to draw.
Alright, I cast! Key of Solomon, first volume!
Well then, you solved that problem.
It doesn't matter. He still has too many life points.
I call to the center! Drago Wizard Kinu's Axia!
Finally, I get to perform!
Your Axia's power's only 2,000, though. Clearly not enough to be a threat to Grendel. If you need a math tutor, I'll gladly give you a free lesson.
Poor Gao Wow. You're in a real pickle.
Not really, Axia. At least not now that you're here.
You mean you're gonna let me attack that fancy pants?
Actually, you gotta zap me!
Say what, bro?
But you're my favorite. Why would I want to zap Gao Wow?
This is too much! Telling his own monsters to damage him? Does the mighty Sun Fighter have sunstroke? I knew his inexperience with that Magic World deck would play in my favor.
I never thought Gao would try something like that, but Axia's ability lets him cause 1 damage to either the fighter or the opponent.
The guy's a total genius.
Hey, Axia! Trust me and just do it, okay?
I don't know.
Oh, come on!
But I don't want to hurt him.
We need you to do this. You told me you'd do anything I asked you to, right?
I did, but I never imagined it'd be something like this. I don't think I could harm someone I care about.
I can't believe I actually have to listen to this. Are you going to blast him or not?
Okay, this might sting a bit. Thundershock!
I'm ready! Ugh!
He took one for the team, yo!
Now I get it. By having Axia zap him, he set up his next move. He jumped through all the hoops. Now he gets to call him Magician Drum.
No, not yet. He's still missing 1 gauge.
When did that happen? How did his gauge drop down to 5? This is like a major emotional roller coaster.
Buckle up, Tets. He used 1 gauge when he called Axie out to play.
Then why'd he have himself zapped down to 5 life points?
After I defeat you, you'll have to tell me how it feels being damaged by your own monster. Increasing my gauge also confirms the fact that you're not a great fighter. Quite the opposite. Your skills and playing style are the very height of dum-dummitude.
I cast! I'm gonna use Gotcha!
Gotcha is a spell card that lets the fighter use the opponent's gauge. So during this turn, if Gao needs gauge for any of his monster's abilities, he'll be able to pay with Raremaro's gauge as well as his own.
That's stealing!
The bro set himself up perfectly. Mellarkeem's ability increased both their gauges, and by using Raremaro's gauge, now he can activate Magician Drum's Mega Blast Bunker ability.
Now I'm gonna take 3 of your gauge!
Please don't.
Nice use of the combo. That's why I threw it in there.
We got the gauge! Time to let her rip, Drum!
Magician Drum's a Mega Blast! Bunker!
This is gonna hurt!
Abracadabra, Grendel's out of there! Gao has caused 4 damage points to Raremaro! And it's still his turn! Is this the end for Sid Cat's illustrious president?
You're next, Burning Fist! Go and attack the fighter! Okay, Axia! Go zap him!
With pleasure. But I won't be as gentle as I was with you. Shocking, no?
Drum, the glory's all yours, man!
Drill Blaster!
Game over. Winner, Gao Mikado.
And poof! The opponent disappears.
Just amazing! Can you believe it's Gao's first time using Magic World? He destroyed his opponent like a seasoned pro!
I could have been #1 again. How could I lose to such a total newbie who just changed worlds and doesn't even have a buddy skill? This has gotta be some kind of mistake!
Great job, Gao, you did it!
You took my hood and made it your stomping grounds.
I can't believe it! That was amazing! Don't you think, Z?
We'd be in trouble if he didn't win.
Great fight, Romaro!
Yes, I was just a little unprepared. You're not here to lodge a complaint, are you? Because I didn't use any hate cards, if that's what you think. Grendel was just a card that I happened to have in my deck by chance, honestly.
Using Grendel was actually pretty awesome for me. It let me fight like I never thought I could.
Huh? Are you referring to the combo of Drago Wizard, Kinos Axia, and Magician Drum?
Yeah, I really had to think fast to win. Buddy fighting strong opponents like you always makes for a good match. Thanks for the game.
Huh? You really think I'm a strong player?
Yeah, sure. I was desperate out there. If that combo didn't work, I was a goner.
I'm sorry for the things I said about you earlier. The truth is, you're an exceptional buddy fighter.
Let's do this again. What do you say?
I'll be ready for you next time, Gao.
What do you think they're gabbing about?
Incredible!
Huh?
I like that about Gao. He really does make friends of all the people he buddy fights with.
Losers should hurry up and leave the playing field. And you thought you were the best fighter here. All your big talk and bragging before the fight, look at you now. You're a disgrace to our school. You're a cheat, a dishonest player who couldn't beat anyone without first knowing your opponent's strategies. How could a weak fighter like you ever think he could beat someone like Mikado?
Hey, Ryuga, just chill, man. Cut the guy some slack.
No, he's right, Mr. Mikado. Here at Sengoku Academy, the person who loses a match gets no slack. I must accept my defeat gracefully. But someday, I will make Ryuga eat his words. So long, everyone!
And there's something that I want to say to you too, Mikado. You would never be able to beat me with that silly deck, built for your own amusement. I want to fight against that kid I faced back at Aibo, the one with passion and courage. That demands ignoring everything else, focusing all your energy and power on victory alone. Give me that fight, and I'll take you any day.
I cast Drago Energy! Time for the final phase!
It was impressive. Probably the greatest buddy fight I've ever been a part of.
No, wait a second! I regret that fight! You don't understand the truth!
I think you should take the next fight.
Okay.
Mikado should know better. You should teach him.
Of course.
And don't mess around, you hear me?
I'll fight with honor and spirit as I always do. You should expect nothing less.
Then do it. Our time has come.
I gotta find a way to tell him! That wasn't the real me fighting that time! I promised myself we'd become friends one day!
Oh, Drum! Not again! Back off!
I'm so happy we won!
We're not a hugging team! We high-five!
But Drum, it's because of me you got to use your Mega Blast bunker. What's a little hug between friends, huh?
Somebody get this wizard off of me! When the dragon says...
Hey, Gal! So tell us, how was Magic World?
It was a total blast! But I couldn't have done it without you. And that Magic Guts deck you built for me.
About that, bro. We're all kind of wondering why you called it that. Where'd you get that name, huh?
You don't remember? I got it from you, man!
Can you turn off that TV? I'm sleeping.
All right! Almost there. I just need to add some more. Thing about deck building is that it's all about guts. Magic Guts!
So that's why I chose the name! To honor my bud who made it for me!
I think it's a great name. It's okay.
That settles it, bro. From now on, the deck's gonna be called Magic Guts.
Y'all making me want to get a brand new deck too, yo.
What are you talking about? Our deck is one of the best ever.
You should train in other worlds. Fighting with a new deck would be cool.
Say it so!
Looks like we have our next opponent.
It's time for...
Tasuku and Gao's Card of the Day!
Here's today's card. Drago Wizard Magician Drum.
As in my buddy! It's obviously one of my favorites!
His ability, Mega Blast Bunker, can destroy a monster in an opponent's center and cause 4 damage points to the fighter. But it requires 6 gauge to activate.
It's good to use it with the spell Gotcha, because it also lets you use your opponent's gauge!
So what do you think, guys?
You think you can open one of these?
You'll never know until you try! Next time, Legend World player Shosetsu Kirisame uses his cool-headed fighting style to overwhelm Kazane, and Sophia Sakharov bursts onto the scene at Senkan. Next episode, Invincible Swordsman Shosetsu Kirisame. Join us for a buddy fight!